guys, so guess what? We're learning about colonial times. So these are some of the books that we got. We have 100 questions about colonial America. We have Jamestown. We have if you lived in colonial times. What do you guys think colonial times is? Can you guess?
Like how people lived in Virginia?
How people lived in Virginia. That's close. Well, let's talk a little bit about colonial times. So, a long time ago, the United States didn't look the way it looked today. Okay? Back in the day, the only thing you found in America, you didn't find any states or anything, and there weren't any boundaries. It was just raw land, and there were Native Americans living in the lands. Okay? And these Native Americans looked like this. There were different tribes of Indians living in the United States. They lived there for thousands and thousands of years. And they lived in little teepees and wigwams that looked like this. They had different clothing. They hunted for their food. They farmed, and that's how they lived. But then, from Europe, came some settlers, some colonists, okay? And they crossed, their people, they crossed the Atlantic Ocean over to the United States in the area of Virginia, and particularly Jamestown, okay? So they settled into the Jamestown, Virginia area. And it didn't go so well for them. Why do you think it didn't go so well?
Because they had no food.
Yes, that's right. They were not good at farming, okay? So a lot of them starved. So out of the 500, only 60 of them survived. There was also a lot of diseases back in the day, like malaria and cholera and a lot of different diseases. And so a lot of them died. And a lot of them starved. So the United States is formed into states now, but back in the day, the colonists formed 13 colonies. And these were 13 colonies. It was Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. So that was basically what was the United States of America at that time. Okay? That was America at that time. And so let's talk a little bit about the Europeans that sailed across. So they founded the first colony in Jamestown, Virginia. And so Jamestown is by the water. And by the water, there's a lot of mosquitoes, because mosquitoes love water. So that's why there was a lot of disease around there. Mosquitoes transfer diseases such as malaria. So later on, they decided that they wanted to move their colony over to a place called the Middle Plantation, which is now known as Williamsburg, Virginia. In the area where they first settled in Jamestown, there were these Indians there, and they were called the Powhatan Indians. Can you guys say that? Powhatan Indians. And now they were experts in their area. They hunted, they farmed. All right, so now let's talk about the colonists, a little bit about their lives and the things that they did and what they ate. So, what do you think they ate during those times? Corn?
They
Yes.
made cornbread.
Yes, that's right. You remember. They made cornbread and cornmeal and mush, because corn was a major crop during those times.
Deer.
Yes, you remember. Very good.
And duck.
Yes, so they hunted for animals such as geese and turkey and deer and rabbit. So that's their meat, and they ate corn. And then later on, they learned how to grow vegetables and how to can fruits and jams and things like that, right?
Yeah.
And let's talk about what was the day like, an average day for a colonist child. So it says here, from an early age, children in the settlements worked in the fields. They fetched water, they babysat, they prepared food, and they tended the livestock. Children were educated at home. Were there schools? No. With lessons concentrating on obedience, Bible studies, reading, spelling, and arithmetic.
No.
So that was life back then. There was no TV, there was no iPads, none of that. And now, let's talk about the type of clothing that they wore back then. So here I have a little basket because guess what, you guys? First of all, I'll give you the first surprise. Ready? The first surprise is, hold on, Luke. We are making a field trip to Colonial Williamsburg. And guess what else? We're going to Jamestown. And we're going to wear the clothing that they wore back in the day. So these are the type of things that they wore. So they had these beautiful gowns that they wore. Beautiful. And they had also aprons. Why do you think they wore aprons on top of their gowns?
So that they don't get them dirty, maybe?
Yeah, so they don't get their gowns dirty, so that they can cook and clean and do other things. And they also wear these pretty beautiful caps. Look, all the ladies wear these beautiful caps. Aren't they pretty?
Yeah.
And you all have your own that you're going to get to wear to Colonial Williamsburg. And what about the boys? Look, he has a suspender here. They have suspenders and these really nice shirts that have like these round cuffs at the bottom there, and these pants, right? So do you want to try them on?
Yeah!
Alright, look up. Let's see. Let's put on your suspenders. It's a little bit big on you, but we're going to go ahead and open this part. Girls are done with yours over there? Alright, let's see, Luke. A little bit big, but we're just going to have to work with what we got. Look over there. Yes, look at you, Colonial man. Look at you, Colonial handsome man. Alright, so I think this one is Emily's. Alright, let's put this on. Alright, turn around. Yes, alright. Let's see you, Iris. I think this one's yours. Oh, look how pretty. It matches with your cap. Let's put it on. Alright, turn around. Oh, beautiful. I love these, girls. You're going to look so pretty. It's going to feel like you're walking in colonial times.
It keeps falling down.
Oh, it keeps falling down. Don't you worry. I'm going to see if I can maybe make it smaller for you. Alright, guys. Let me see you, Jade. Oh, you got it, Jade. You need help?
Yeah.
Alright.
late 1800s. So more than a century after us.